Pregame.com.
Saturday baseball at PNC. It's the Giants at the Pirates. He's Bryan Leonard. I'm Scott Spreitzer. Welcome to Pregame.tv. We've got Vogelsong and McDonald doing battle in this Saturday contest. A great pitching matchup. Both received no decision in their last start. Vogelsong, by no fault of his own, as he had another great outing. Now, McDonald, Bryan, he had 5 walks in that game, that last start, which was his highest walk total of the season. Red flag or just a glitch, bump in the road?
Yeah, I don't think so. It was all early. I believe he gave up 2 runs in the first inning, if I remember correctly, and then he settled down at that point. It's actually 2 pitchers here you'd like to play on.
Yeah.
Both of them are playing very well. Vogelsong and the Giants have won 10 out of his last 11 starts, so it's kind of hard to go against them. Mm-hmm. But you know me, I'll do it. It's a situation here with Pittsburgh. We're finally getting the offense for the Pirates. They really struggle offensively early in the season. You take a look at McDonald's starts this year. The Pirates are 11-5 in those starts. In the 5 games that he lost, the Pirates scored a combined 3 runs. Mm-hmm. So if the Pirates score a run, chances are they're going to win with McDonald.
Well, let me throw this at you, because they have scored more runs as of late, like you said. But if you break it down, they're 9-2 at home this year against left-handers, which is 7 games over 500, and they're just barely over 500. They only average about 2.9 runs per game as we shoot this video on Thursday against right-handers overall, and I mean at home against right-handers, and they're going up against a guy that doesn't allow any earned runs, and talking about Vogelsong. And when you break it down, you're talking about a pretty good bullpen for the San Francisco Giants, despite the fact they lost the beard Brian Wilson early on. So they're doing well. And also, I tweeted out a certain stat on the San Francisco Giants about 6 or 7 days ago. At the time, they were 38-2, taking a lead past the 7th inning. Great number, which shows the strength of this bullpen.
One thing that you did mention, a lot of people haven't mentioned, we live in Las Vegas. We're used to the heat. Mm-hmm. We used to live farther to the east, a lot of humidity. San Francisco, and we've all been there many times, a great place to visit. It's kind of cool there, and they don't have the type of temperatures that they do other places around the country. In fact, when I'm looking at the weather map just the other day, they're at 62. Every place else around there is about 100 Phoenix.
I was at an afternoon game there 2 years ago was the last time I was up there. It was an Angels-Giants interleague battle, and it was like 72 degrees for a 12 o'clock noon start time. And they can't handle it. It was like I'm watching the crowd, they're buying sunblock and everything else. It was 72 degrees, which was lower than our low here in Las Vegas. So you're absolutely right about being able to deal with a nicer climate, nicer temperatures. And when they go on the road, muggy place like Pittsburgh, it makes a difference. Muggy place,
and he's not really a strikeout pitcher.
Right.
So you've got a situation where you got to go on the road, and it's one less thing. If you're a big strikeout pitcher, obviously, we just talked about that a little bit in the last video.
Sure.
It's a big advantage. But now he's got to go on the road. Pittsburgh, it's a real muggy, real hot at this time. And if you've taken a look at San Francisco, and we're taping this on Thursday, the last few days they've gone on the road and they've given up a lot of runs from really good starters. I mean, Baumgartner has given up the runs. So it's a situation they're not used to. Pittsburgh's very much used to it, and they've played very well at home. So I think the number's pretty cheap here, and I'll take Pittsburgh.
You had to hit me where it hurts. I had Baumgartner on, what was that, Wednesday morning, and they get out to that 3-0 lead. I'm feeling pretty good with Baumgartner on the hill, but he got lit up. But, yeah, you're right. In fact, Lincecum, keep going against Lincecum. I keep doing that. He had that one start a couple of games ago where it looked like he might be finding his stuff, but that was at AT&T Park. He goes on the road against the Nats, and you could see right away he had like 20 to 25 pitches in the first inning. I don't think he gave up a run, but you could see it coming, and he just got bashed again. I mean, I really believe that this guy has thrown way too many innings. He's going to have to come to a point where he's going to have to take some serious time off, I think, to rehab that shoulder.
Another situation that we just talked about, he not only went on the road, he hasn't done well on the road, but he's 120 pounds soaking wet? I mean, he's a very small guy, and the weather really had to take it out on him.
All right, Bryan says take the Pittsburgh Pirates on Saturday, your matchup Vogelsong and McDonald. We'll be right back here on Sunday as we close out the pre-All-Star Major League Baseball season with a big matchup on Sunday afternoon right here at pregame.tv.